This is the all-new Ibishu 200BX. Wait, what the f is that? Oh shit. No, my baby! Anyway, this is the new 200BX, and we're going to test how good it is on the mountain roads of BeamNG, whilst also trying to escape a tsunami. So this thing isn't actually that impressive on paper. I'm sorry to say, but it's very closely modelled on the real S13, so its performance specs are pretty shocking. But what you do get is a great suspension and chassis, which is what I'm hoping will make this thing actually be able to outrun the Flood, which is already getting too damn close. Come on. Oh, and because I'm an absolute sadist, I also added traffic to spice things up. And look at this bonker, already in our way. We're going to take him on the outside, on the grass. Oh, shit. We are a man down. We have lost our wing mirror. Over. Anyway, I'm going to keep it nice and tidy around these corners because we cannot afford to waste any time. Speaking of which, there's also a bit of stratagem at play here. To escape the Flood, we need altitude. And on the flatter sections like we're on right now, oh, that's a curb, we're basically gaining 0 altitude. So we need to get off the flat incredibly fast and avoid the traffic. Oh, almost lost it there. And once things get a little steeper, we can really make some progress on the altitude front. Drift this corner and, well, hopefully make up some ground against our impending and salty doom. So in racing driver terms, the strategy is to go fast and go fast. It doesn't get more simple than that. But it's these hairpins I'm worried about because we just have to yeet the car around them and we never know if there's traffic. Oh no, there goes a hubcap. That side is getting absolutely demolished. But luckily those are two things we don't need. I don't want to see the water rising behind me and hubcaps again. I don't want to brag, but it looks like we've actually made some decent progress so far. However, there is a lot of flat bits to do and even a few frickin' downhills, which I'm worried about because that's essentially 10 minutes of driving wasted if we don't make it. But thankfully, I believe there is a dirty little shortcut we can take up here, quite literally, if we don't get absolutely T-bone staked by traffic first, but we made it through somehow. Now I know I said this was supposed to be a mountain road video, a Touge video, but let me ask you this. What is Touge if not rally for weebs? Think about it. But I'll tell you, this car isn't bad off-roading so far. The 90s state-of-the-art Japanese suspension is coming in clutch. That rear end loves to step out the perfect amount so you can just slip and go around. Oh, that's too much slip out. Oh, that's a frickin' tree. Christ's sake. If we stumble across traffic up here, we are absolutely munted, by the way, because where is there room to overtake? There isn't any, and that side skirt isn't looking too healthy. Oh, and there goes that side skirt. Goodbye, sir. And we just wasted a bunch of time on this section. That water level is getting too damn high. Taylor Swift needs to stop cutting about in her PJ. Come on, bruh. And oh no, did I just see traffic up ahead? Of course he's on the narrowest part. Get out my way, blood. We're coming up to the first dreaded downhill section now. We'll literally be driving straight into the ocean. Come on, I cannot catch a break with this traffic. Are we going to make it? Here's the downhill. You can see the crest. And no, there's the water. I was absolutely driving the socks off the car and we still didn't make it. A few mistakes, but we were basically halfway there. So we're going to need a few upgrades. Okay, hopefully we can find a worthy 200BX in this place. No, too purple. That might be a bit low. Yeah, that's about 5 centimeters of clearance. Absolutely not. That one is too American. And 3 spokes is a hard no. That is what we need. The stairs up to where they keep the proper cars. There it is. The Rally 200BX. This is going to propel us to the top of that mountain in record time. Look at it. Oh, listen to that engine. Let's just fucking send it. So here we are in the fully spec'd out 200BX rally car. Remember how I said Touge is just rally for weebs? Well, let's put that to the test. It is quite a chunk harder to drive. In fact, it's basically like driving a wet bar of soap. But it does have an extra 25 horsepower and a strict interior, which doesn't sound like a lot, but as you just saw, every single morsel of pace absolutely matters. Especially when it comes to that downhill, absolutely getting fucked by the traffic and getting moved. Oh, taking this bumper. There's a little war trophy right there to show the grandkids. Who is spawned in this traffic? Seriously. Who? It's actually beyond the joke at this point because it's slowing us down so much. Watch this Scandi flick, if I can pull it off. before hitting the curb. It might only be 25 extra horsepower, but that's why we use a rally car for Touge. And now here's where things start getting interesting. Oh my god, fucking traffic! Alright, let's look at the bright side. Did we actually need that tail light or glass or anything we just lost? No, we didn't. We did not need them. So, in effect, it's basically, in a roundabout way, free weight reduction, which not only makes our car handle better, not really, but it also makes the car accelerate an inconceivably small amount faster, which is always handy. So in other words, it's a win-win. Free performance, and we get to smash up a traffic car, which I absolutely hate. Now we're coming up to the bit where we failed last time, the downhill section. Come on, keep it nice and tidy. We can't afford to spin here. Can't afford to hit any rocks, and the water level's pretty low. Yes, come on. At least we're here. We're hashtag blessed that we didn't get fucked by any traffic there, because we would have lost it, I think. We can't get too sentimental though, because this is where things start getting properly hard. A long stretch of road with barely any elevation, ended by another downhill, and the water level is pretty much metaphorically already at our throats. This is a single lane road too. It's not looking good, bruv. It is not looking good. More free weight reduction though there. We lost another tail light. Keep it nice and tidy, nice and fast. We want to keep that momentum up. Jesus Christ, that was not good. The front of our car is smushed, basically like a pug. If our radiator goes and the car starts smoking the old Zaza, that means the engine's about to overheat. And, well, as we're revving the engine so much, trying to get up this bloody mountain, the car's going to die, the engine's going to blow up. So we need to... I can't do this anymore. I can't. If I could relive my entire 25 years of life, but change one thing, it wouldn't be that time I was one number off winning a 25 million jackpot on the lotto. The one thing I would change is not using traffic for this video. So I guess the game plan is now to try and drive up the mountain as fast as possible without pushing the engine too hard. How hard could it be? Seriously, how hard? Fuck! Get out of my way, you knobhead. We're literally about to drown. I cannot believe this. Come on, you shitbox. And that water is getting incredibly close, oh no. If we crash here, we've pretty much wasted 15 minutes and all my mental capacity for the day, because this is draining stuff. Oh, this is a little downhill section. We've got to hurry up because that water is getting incredibly close. Don't spoil it now. Move, why are you braking? Why are you braking? There we go, it's clear, it's clear. Barely no. Oh my god, look how close that water is. Come on, we are fucking close. Final stretch here with the ocean literally at our heels. It's an all-out off-road scramble to the peak, and that is a lot of smoke. Hopefully the engine doesn't bloody blow up, but this is the part where we have to push the engine most. It's all coming down to the wire here. Let's try not crash into any trees or understeer off this cliff up here. It is getting pretty bumpy. Oh, this is techie. This is techie. There's the end. We can literally see the finish line, but that water is getting closer and closer by the second. The water's dry. No! I have not just fumbled this. Come on, accelerate! No! Driving piece of shit, that water is too close. If the engine blows up right here, I am quitting YouTube, I swear to God. Come on! Throttle power! Oh, I cannot believe we made that. So many mistakes, so many crashes, but we have our answer. The Ibishu 200BX can indeed escape the flood.